Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, from the Poirier Sports and Leisure Complex. Cunningham, he'll backhand it down the boards, or now Cooper will battle along the end wall there with Brodziak. Cunningham centers it, bounces in on goal, and Watson having a little trouble with it. Then he gets a pad save as it was a scrambly play in front of the Express goal. Now played up the boards for pinching Kabir Gill. He'll slide behind the net to Connell, who points in front. Fed back to the line to Delatorante. Wrist shot deflected, and a save made by Alexander, and he quickly covers it. Spruce Kings make some changes as Wildauer heads north. He'll skate it through center, carried it on the right wing in the Prince George zone. Take it deep, cut it right to the net. Alexander down, and it rolls to the end wall, but a good net drive there by Wildauer. Now it's in skates. It comes to Massimo Rizzo. Into the corner to Danny Pearson, trying to center with that block. Now fed to the line to Drew Cooper. Wrist shot, that bounces wide of the goal. Comes to Rizzo, the backhand, he hit the post. In tight, but a good chance for Rizzo. Now bounce in front, Grega scores! Connor Grega just pounced on that loose puck in the slot and quickly snapped it through the pads of Alexander. Back it on the boards for Danny Pearson. Couldn't quite pick it up cleanly. He'll chip it forward, and now forcing it in the Prince George zone. Pearson gets it to Rizzo with a quick shot, and Alexander had to just reach with a pad to make the save. As a quick little shot for Massimo Rizzo, and fired on the right wing for Tyler Schleppe. He'll sauce it through for O'Rourke, who knocks it out of the air and carries in. O'Rourke driving right to the net, and he put it just wide. And then he bumps into the net and knocked it off. Bouncing behind the net to Rizzo. Grega's in front. Rizzo comes up the left wing boards, taking the scenic route all the way back to the line. Now moving back down deep, fighting off a check, driving right to the net, and he pushes it to the crease, they jam it, and it rolls just wide of the goal as it came close to sliding in on a beautiful play by Massimo Rizzo. Spruce Kings will start back through center ice. Kishnirik across the line, fighting his way in, puts a shot in off the goalpost on the short side on Jack Watson. Feed through center for Wildauer, met there by Brodziak. And now it comes free to LaPointe. He'll pick up speed, cut in with a shot, and a good kick save by Alexander. Delatorante, tip it back to Grega, into the middle for Bellini, rolls back to Pearson. He'll get himself free, feed it across, Bellini, Rizzo! And he's stopped by Alexander. On a good chance for Massimo Rizzo's had a couple here tonight. To the line to Massimo Rizzo, LaPointe. Good looking power play here. Rizzo taking it down the boards, feeding it back to Delatorante. Right circle Pearson, snapping it across. Grega can't unload the shot. Back to Delatorante. He'll let one go, and that bounces wide of the goal. Pearson takes a look, feeds in the corner to Rizzo, into the slot. Delatorante starts the net. Grega heals the one-timer, and he put it wide. He's had a couple of looks on this power play. Express are still on the puck. Pearson, Delatorante fakes, doesn't take, looks down low. Connor Grega left circle. Bellini's in the slot. Back to Delatorante. He scores! It felt like only a matter of time on that power play. Noah Delatorante has given the Express a 2-0 lead. As Connor Grega and Danny Pearson got the assists on the goal. Carabin, side of the net, Trotman put it through the crease. Now at the line, backhanded in front, comes to Cunningham, he shoots, and he put it just over top of the Express goal as he had room on the glove side on Watson. Now it's poked back to the line, where it's met there by pinching Delatorante. But the Spruce Kings Babber will bounce into the Express line, where Cunningham's on the puck. He'll cut in, centered on in front, tipped on goal, and they score on the rebound. Preston Brodziak has gotten Prince George on the board. 57 seconds into the second period. It's a 2-1 game. Babra turning behind the Prince George goal and now get free. Schleppe trying to shake off the check of Babra. Now powers his way in front, and he slid a shot just wide. And then it's poked to the boards. But now Wildauer backing through to Pearson with Rizzo going to the net. Pearson shoots, and he put it just wide of the goal. Trying to beat Alexander on the stick side. Alexander takes a look around, flips it up the left wing, and out come the Spruce Kings the other way. And speeding on the left wing is Andrew Seaman, trying to drive to the net, and a good play by Kabir Gill to cut him off, to prevent him from getting a shot on goal. And Gill's made a couple of good plays on Prince George rushes here tonight. And now Welsh will counter for the Spruce Kings. Trying to split the D, and he's cut off as Bond teamed up with Bellini to throw a solid hit to break up that rush. Rizzo win it cleanly back to Bellini. He lost behind the net to Lee, comes in front, and he rolls it just wide of the goal, and Welsh couldn't tap it into the side. Close call there for Prince George to try and tie it. As back starts Rizzo for the Express. Feeds on the right wing to Grega. He'll cut it back to Rizzo, tipped on goal, and a good save made by Alexander on a good little give and go between Grega and Rizzo. This line has certainly had their chances. Now, Trotman on the puck. Feeding it back to the line to Della Durante. He'll just send in the corner to slap in the slot. Rizzo one-timer, and Alexander got a piece of that. Bellini will try and speed away from Welsh. He'll then drop it off for Massimo Rizzo, who'll speed north with a head of steam. Rizzo takes it in deep. Della Durante's in front. Rizzo to the net, and a good save made there by Alexander as Rizzo was flying. Now McDougall on the puck. Trying to chop it down the boards. He didn't get it in deep. And back starts Welsh for Prince George. He'll feed Orr across the line. He'll get it to Lee. He's in deep. Round behind the Express goal. Center's out in front, and they score! Evan Orr chips it over Jack Watson, and the Spruce Kings have tied the game at 2. Now Rizzo takes it free. Feeds it in front, and Rizzo thinks he scored, but the referee says no. He thought he banked it in off the leg of the goaltender Alexander, but it stayed out. Welsh on the puck, but he lost it, and out comes Connell for the Express. Dish on the left wing for LaPointe. Wildauer's in front, back to Connell. In front, Wildauer had it roll off his stick. Good chance for Wildauer jumping into the rush. Rizzo with speed in across the line. He'll turn on the left wing side. Freed up for Grega. In front, and that went off the heel of Pearson's stick as he was alone in front. And back start the Spruce Kings the other way. Chongmin Lee in the left wing with Welsh. Lee with a shot, watching the save. Rebounded escape, and it's swatted away to the boards. Prince George taking their time, working it around the outside. McAllister in the suffer steal. His shot is blocked. Loose in the slot of backhand. And I think Watson got a toe on that as the penalty to Bellini has come to an end. Welsh in across the line. Down the right wing. Trying to cut inside. Gets in tight. Watson down. Loose and is poked away. But the Spruce Kings are still on the puck. Rich off the line and a toe save made by Watson. Not sure if he ever saw that puck, but he was in good position to make the save nonetheless. Bounces to the right corner to Connell. He'll turn in behind the net. Looks to center. Now he'll feed the line. Drew Cooper. Wrist shot deflected. They score! Josh Wildauer with 2:23 to go has put the Express back in the lead. It's 3-2. Loose in the circle. Spruce Kings on it. Fed back to the line to Wayne. Cross ice one-timer by Poisson is blocked by Della Durante. He'll snap it up to Schleppe, and he'll just tip it down the ice into the Prince George end from his own side to center. O'Rourke on the face-off against Brodziak. One back to Wade. His shot deflected. Loose puck in front. Watson down. They score! Chongmin Lee has tied it. With 10.8 to go, Lee buries the rebound, and it's a 3-3 game. Now Rizzo has some speed. Gains through center ice. Speeds into the Prince George end. Rizzo right to the net, and he couldn't get his shot away as he was tied up by Welsh. Now Wildauer starts back for the Express. 2-on-2 with Connor Grega. Wildauer in on the left wing. Trying to drive right to the net. Alexander down and is cleared away from Chongmin Lee. It may have been sliding in. Now Prince George with the 2-on-1. Brodziak. Wrist shot. Hit the post. Beating Watson on the glove side, but it stayed out. And in comes Connor Grega, the first shooter for the Express. Shades to his left. Cuts in. Fakes. Shoots. Scores! Snapped it in off the goalpost on the short side, over the shoulder of Alexander. And the Express are up 1 here in the shootout in the first round. Ryan McAllister for their first shooter. He'll cut in on Jack Watson. McAllister to the backhand, put it wide. So the Express are in the advantage after the first round of the shootouts. Then comes Massimo Rizzo on Jen Alexander. Rizzo fakes, and he scores! I don't think he wanted to execute it that way as the puck bobbled on him a little bit, but he still beat Alexander on the backhand. Thomas Richter, who had a penalty shot against Clay Stevenson earlier this season. Now Richter must score to keep Prince George in this game against Watson. Richter scores! Does exactly that, throws it over the shoulder of Jack Watson, and we will go to round number 3. And it's gonna be Frenchie. What does the crafty Granby native have in his bag of tricks? Greg LaPointe dancing in on Alexander. See the boot! And the Spruce are still perfect here on home ice.